Breaking news, breaking news. Boko Haram invaded Lagos as over 800 Boko Harams reportedly arrested by the Amoteku in Lagos, and they are about to try. Yes, of course, if you are just joining me, subscribe to this channel, on notifications, and share this video. This news is being taken by several Nigerian newspapers. Yes, of course, Boko Haram officially they are in Lagos. So be at alert, because what we are about to witness now, it will take the grace of God for we to survive. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying these people have a plan, they are want to surround Nigeria and take over Nigeria by force. Many people say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't know what he's saying, and they took him, they locked him up. But it's now dawning on Nigerians today that Boko Haram are extending their territory down to Lagos. Yes, of course, over 800 have reportedly be arrested right now. Yes, of course. Let's before we talk about this, let's also talk about what is happening in Plateau State. I will show you this. I will show you evidence of what I'm saying. This Boko Haram that have been arrested in Lagos. Yes, of course, I will show you evidence. But before then, let's talk about the genocide that is happening in Benue and Plateau State. As I speak to you now, the deaths in Benue now keep rising on every day, and Plateau. And who are these people that are committing this atrocity in Benue, in Plateau? Are Fulani herders. Yes, of course, reportedly that the Fulani herders who are committing this atrocity in Benue State flew from Nasarawa down to commit this havoc, and they also run away without Nigeria security, who any of them. Of course, as the boss of DSS have said, Nigeria, stand up and protect yourself, because even the policemen you are looking up to, the soldiers you are looking up to, how many are they in numbers that you think it will get to the community where you are? Even most of the community where these people pass commit this havoc is not motorable. So it's an orchestrated plan. It's what they have planned for. So I urge everybody, you stand up and protect your people. Don't wait on federal government. People that have gone, they have gone. Look at the audacity these people are using to buy people without sympathy. Yesterday, we assume that at least Sultan of Sokoto, who is the leader to these people, should have been able to say, oh, this killing in Plateau, this killing in Sudan is not acceptable. This killing in Plateau, this killing in Benue is not acceptable. But rather, he deviated and go that social media is the terrorist organization, that some people will just set their camera at home and be causing this thing. Most of the thing that has been reported about this Fulani, is it not true? Fulani headers? Haven't him seen the videos of where Fulani people are approaching people cassava using their cutlass to cut them for their cow to eat? Has he not seen Fulani men that are going with AK-47s? If you say social media have disadvantage, we agree with you, it has disadvantage. There is nothing in this world that have advantage that does not have disadvantage. But coming and telling Nigerians that social media is a terrorist organization is not what is what we cannot accept from you, Sudan of Sokoto. You are trying to dodge out of the fact that these your people, which former president have told Nigeria, Buhari, that these Fulani men who are killing people, who are pipe people, raping people, are not the Fulanis. Nigeria Fulani are these Fulani that are being imported by politicians, by Buhari himself, because he said it prompt before 2015 that if Jonathan forced himself on Nigerians, that he will make his governor ungovernable for him. Is Sudan of Sokoto did not hear this statement from former President Buhari? Did anybody do anything about it? When they were busy bringing these Fulani headers from Sahel, from Burkina Faso, over Africa to come and form jihad in Nigeria. Are this not the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shouting on top of his voice that this Fulani man agenda is to Islamize Nigeria, to take Nigeria by force? And that's why they decided to cage him over many years right now. Despite their court cannot even nail him. He's more intelligent than any of them they can think of. instead of him to come and tell Nigerians what is happening. In this country, the CDS Musa have told President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if you want to end insecurity in this country, it's just a small thing. You see all this Boko Haram, this thing, are Fulani herders and farmers. He also said his own angle, which is not far from the truth. But today, is there anything done about it? There is nothing done about it. The question Nigerians are asking the Sultan of Sokoto now, right now, 16 people were killed in Uromi. It is still the same social media you call a terrorist organization that allow you people to know that, oh, 16 people were killed, whether they are Fulani herders or as the Northerners claim that they are hunters. But if you are to be Igbos, they will say they are IPOP terrorists. If we are to be Yoruba, they will say they are cultists or they are armed robbers. But now that it is Hausa Fulani, they label them as a hunter. A hunter now have the right to move their gun without any approval from the north to the south here. And these are the same people who are hunting people in the bush, kidnapping people, raping people, buying people. Now, instead of their leader to address this issue, he deviates and says social media is the terrorist organization. Let's come to what is the problem. What is this Boko Haram doing in Lagos? Boko Haram, what did they want to achieve in Lagos? They have seen that Lagos is the base. Lagos is peaceful. Lagos is where is controlling Nigeria. They want to hit on Lagos State. But thank God that the securities, they are at alert. They were able to apprehend them. Yes, of course, this issue should not be swept under the carpet. Because part of the problem we are having in this Nigeria is that when you hold these people and you hand over them to police, somebody will call. We don't know their guard that usually call. In the next 1 hour or 2 hours, they will release these people. And they will go back to their normal business. And that's why you see that what is making these terrorist people, Boko Haram, Fulani herders, the rest of them are getting more stronger is that when they come, some of them will pretend, oh, we have repented. We are now a saint. We don't want to kill anymore. We have handed over our guns. Nigeria government, we put them in Nigeria's army. We call them repented Boko Haram. They will inject them in different Nigeria security. And these are the same people that will be giving format to others. You know what? We are planning to visit your camp. We are planning to come into this area. Before you know, they will make an ambush against Nigerian military. They will make an ambush against whichever the security that want to attack them. And you said that we are not a laughing stock to the world. Do you know the blood that has been sharing in this land every day by day? Why is it that our leaders have not wake up to say, this blood being shared in this country, enough is enough? Where do you see it in the world that people are still going out with their cows, moving up and down in the world? There is nowhere apart from Nigeria. Are the other world, are they not still eating cow meat that are not allowing movement of cows? They are eating meat. How are they doing it? Can't Nigeria do it? Ghana here just passed a law now. If you see cow roaming about, kill the cow. Nothing they buy. Any cow you see roaming about, the person cannot create ranching for his cow, moving around in your bush, in your farm, in the city, buy the cow. Nothing will happen. These are countries that are ready to do the needful. And that's why we say we don't longer trust the process of this country anymore. We are not sure that we are meant to be with the way things are going. Are we not going to open our mouth and speak? We are afraid if we talk, you will die. If you don't talk, you will die. Despite somebody say the social media is a terrorist organization, they want to silence our mouth. They want to off the mic. You can never off the mic on social media. Be who you are in this world. The only thing that is remaining for Nigeria youth now is social media. Anybody who try to off social media, you have the youth to contest with. Because you people have destroyed our future. You people have taken what belongs to us. 50 of Sudan or Sokoto cannot off social media. It can never. The day you try to end social media in Nigeria, the day you will try to end this country. Take it or leave it. The social media you are condemning now, the way social media has the advantage, you also have disadvantage. The advantage of social media is bigger than the disadvantage. And so therefore, nobody can off social media. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with the help of social media now, he says he's ruling Nigeria well from diaspora. Is it not social media? Is it not through social media is watching what is happening in Nigeria? Is it not through social media is directing his people? And somebody sit there because the social media is eating their plans. The social media is destroying their plan now. Social media is a terrorist. Now they have seen that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been captured. The other one from Finland. Now the next thing is social media. It will not work. Today is your first time of joining me. Subscribe to this channel, on your notification, and share this video.
For me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case has been done and dusted. Is coming home by April ending. He said it by through his lawyer that is coming. That means agreement between him and his lawyers has already, and the federal government has done. Don't forget that the 50 billion Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sue federal government for kidnapping him from Kenya up to Nigeria by Buhari government. He did not, his lawyer did not show up. Federal government lawyer did not show up. That's to tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and federal government, they have settled out of court and they will do the needful. Don't forget that this issue will have not prolonged up to this extent. Several justices of Nigeria, Justice Peter Yanko, advised the federal government settle this case politically, because the way we are seeing this man cannot lose this case. There is nothing wrong for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for fight for agitation of his people. For goodness sake, for crying out loud, whoever that is happy about one Nigeria today, is anybody happy? The answer is no. People are suffering. This is no longer a country, my dear. It's only the politicians and their children that are enjoying this Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime. That's why we are saying that if Nigeria will have known that Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime will be a nightmare to Nigeria, will have prepared Buhari to do totten, because under Buhari government, Buhari was paying subsidy, Buhari was borrowing money, he was paying subsidy for us. But under this Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime, a scam government, is not paying subsidy for Nigeria, he's still borrowing money. We cannot afford to send our children to school, we cannot feed our children anymore, we cannot eat. What is happening to Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Good day to all our SC viewers. If you are watching, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, drop your comments, click the like button, and then share with others. Now, Igbo elders met with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over the weekend, and they endorsed him. But that's not the news. An allegation has come out that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has finally agreed to release Nnamdi Kanu after meeting the Igbo elders, and we have seen some Igbo youths. They are celebrating this as a sign of victory. That the Igbo elders have done well. It's got the release of Nnamdi Kanu. It's still been alleged. What do you have to say about that? That finally Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. He's not a terrorist, and he will be released by a political agreement. What do you have to say about that?
Thank you so much for having me, but I must disagree with you. Giving kudos to Southeast leader for them, the releasing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not acceptable by me. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is down to be released by federal government, because federal government over 10 years they don't have concrete evidence to nail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. One cannot be under your custody for 10 years, good 10 years, from Buhari regime up to Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime, no evidence. You said that he has committed treason and all that, and the court of appeal said release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let it go. You refuse to hold him, so and that's why we are saying people from the Middle Belt, where I came from, I am proud of where I'm come from, Middle Belt. We are not afraid of any human being, but we fear God. Yes, that is who we are. I am from Kogi State. We are telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu that his regime is a nightmare to Nigeria. When Idris Karim said, Sheikh Tinubu, tell your papa Nigerians are hungry. Sheikh Tinubu, tell your papa that Nigerians are tired of this nightmare that your father has promised. Bola Ahmed Tinubu promised Nigeria renew hope, but all we are seeing now is renewed shaking. We are not seeing there's no any renewed hope, and that's why we are telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu that we can never be afraid of you. If we are not afraid of Olusegun Obasanjo, who was a military man, rule Nigeria, and we talk about Olusegun Obasanjo, we talk about Buhari, who is a former military. You that is a civilian, we can never be afraid of talking to you. No, we are Nigerians, and we are tired of your regime. We are saying that Under your government, Nigerians are dying of hunger. Under your government, Nigerians cannot send their children to school. What is happening, Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Now, I'll play that video for you and our viewers. Former Governor Samuel Otom said that the Fulani S-men are the terrorists, that the IPOB are not terrorists, that those ones are getting with our people. What do you have to say now with the way things are going in Nigeria? Because Donald Trump also said that he's going to wipe out all forms of terrorism in Africa. The Fulani, look at what has happened in Plateau State. What do you have to say about the Fulani killings again in Nigeria?
Right from time we knew that declaring IPOB as a terrorist organization was orchestrated by Fulani herdsmen in order to stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu movement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was only first in the wilderness who have been saying about these plans of these Fulani herdsmen, about how to destroy this country, how to take over Nigeria, but nobody listened to him. So God be the glory today. All Nigerians eyes have now opened. So the message Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been passing across that these Fulani men should not be trusted. These Fulani men should not be silent to. If not, they will come after you. And that's what all Nigerians are saying today. Let me tell you that average Igbo man, IPOB you are saying they are in their region, fighting to protect their people, fighting in their place. Have you ever seen where IPOB men come to Lagos to come and distract activities that's going on in Lagos? Go to north to go and distract them. Go to the southwest, the answer is no. They are in their region. They are demanding what they want. They want to go. They are not happy to be in Nigeria. What is the same there? Comparing to the Fulani men who move from one region to another, occupying people, killing people, raping people, do all sorts of things. Yet Bola Ahmed Tinubu could not make a statement. Don't forget that the CDF Musa, told President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that Fulani is an Hausa. This is the cause of their problem. And Tinubu addresses the answer is no. Look at the killings everywhere in Nigeria. Fulani men have been killing. As Bola Ahmed Tinubu make a statement about it, the answer is no. But you can go to River State to go and declare state of emergency in River State because that is no. They know that is where they are stealing Nigerian money. All Nigerian, that is where they are making Nigerian money. They can say that, but people that are dying, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not care about people who are dying. So for me, Fulani man, everybody should stand up, defend on yourself. Don't wait on federal government. The little security Nigerians have, they are in the hands of politicians, moving from one place to another to president. If you wait for Nigerian politicians to come and protect you, you're wasting your time. And that's why this new DSS board, Mr. Ajayi, told rise up and defend yourself. That is it.
Over the course of the weekend, we saw how the Nigerian army are saying that the Igbo youths are not joining the military. If we give an example that Kaduna has 3,000 applicants, Enugu State has less than 100. That the Igbo youths are refusing to join the Nigerian army. But an Igbo youth will say that even if we join the army, you cannot make us the organ of the army. That you don't trust us in Nigeria. Do you think that the Igbo youths are justified in not want to join the Nigerian army?
Yes, of course. Igbo men have every right to join the Nigerian army because, for me, the Yorubas and the Hausas have claimed that this country belongs to them. When they come to presidency, they say Igbos are not good to rule as a Nigeria. But when they come to army, you are begging them to come and join army. You bring the point. When last did you see any Igbo man who is the head of the army, Nigerian army? When even the Nigerian police, since APC came into Nigeria, they have destroyed our institutions. Before when PDP was there, they know how to retake this power. But ever since APC come, it has been in the hand of Yoruba and Hausa Fulani. So you are pushing people aside. How do you now expect these Igbos to come and join Nigerian army? Igbos can never join Nigerian army. They are telling you they are not belong to Nigeria. They want to leave, and there is no any sin. There's no anything that look at what is happening. You Igbo man will go and join Nigerian army. You push them to the north to go and fight Bokoharam. You bring the Bokoharam soldier, Nigerian armies, Northerners army. You bring them to southeast, and they are safe in southeast. But over there, Fulani men will kill them. Let me shock you. In Borno, 3 Nigerian soldiers. I don't know whether they are Igbo, whether they are Hausa or Yorubas. I don't know. We are gone down by Boko Haram. We are killed. They do the video. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the federal government saw the video up to this very moment. Your 3 soldiers were gone down by a terrorist. As I speak to you now, no statement from federal government about it, no sympathy, nothing. And you expect Igbo man to go and join. How much is Nigerian government paying a soldier? Do you know what an Igbo man is? Average Igbo man can be selling this paper, he will use to build house. Because God has given them the understanding how to make money. So majority of them, whatever they like, let them start begging. Igbo, average Igbo people have made up their mind, they are not part of Nigeria. It is only their body that you are seeing. Their spirit have left Nigeria a long time ago, and that's why we keep praying for Ayo Adebanjo, one of man who stood in Southwest and said justice, equity must reign in Nigeria. Allow Igbo man to rule. After Obasanjo has spent 8 years, Osinbajo just spent vice president for 8 years, and not have gotten their share. Allow Igbo man to come and rule. Let's see what Igbo man can offer, because Hausa and Yoruba, they have fed this country. They are part of people who destroy this country. Allow Igbo man to bring. Let's see what Igbo man can do. But they look into the man eyes, they pour it on his face. They say, oh, Jagaban, our local. Today, our local. Nigerians are hungry. Today, our local. Nigeria cannot send their children to school. So for me, it's a waste of time. Let them go and look for the Northerner. Let them go and look for Yoruba people that will feed the armies to secure them.
Now, as we close, another line of thought, we say that the Igbos too must find a way to abandon their Biafra agitation. I'm talking about Nnamdi Kanu here. They must abandon the Biafra agitation and them embrace the Nigerian spirit. Then they can be made president. Do you agree with that? That people should abandon Biafra and then find a way to embrace all parts of Nigeria. It
is too late for Biafrans, Igbos to abandon Biafra. I have told you, if you are watching this video, subscribe to this channel, on your notification. I am not an Igbo man. I am from Midobet, from Kogi. We don't fear any man, but we fear God. I have told you that it is too late for Biafrans to abandon the struggle, because after the Biafra war, the war told the Igbos, no victor, no vanquish. They come together, let's form Nigeria, and Igbos, they are abandoned. They came in number. Today, what has Igbos received in turn? They receive pain, they receive agony from Nigeria government. They push them aside. Nigeria Igbos, when they come to reunite Nigeria, you bring Igbos, but when they come to power, sharing power, you put Igbos aside. Igbos are not good to take over Nigeria, and now you are telling them to forget, to forsake Biafra and come Nigeria. Let me tell you, the Yorubas too, they are angry. Yorubas want to go. Average Yorubas are suffering under Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The only Yorubas that are enjoying under Bola Ahmed Tinubu are politicians, which are not up to 3%. Average Yorubas now cannot go to market to buy food to feed their children. Average Yorubas now cannot send their children to school. So nobody is happy to be in Nigeria. As former President Goodluck Jonathan has said that nobody is Nigeria. Nigeria is a scam. Nigeria has expired. Divide this country, let everybody go. Because in Hausa land, you cannot tell me what's the meaning of Nigeria. In Igbo land, you cannot tell me what's the meaning of Nigeria. In Yoruba, you cannot tell me what's the meaning of Nigeria. The British, just to make Nigeria, just to continue making this country. That's why they bring us together, and they gave us an English name, Nigeria. So today we are saying to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, don't forget that I was the one who said it before the general election. The Bola Peter Obi win election, whether Atiku win or this governor wrong man who is there, the Jagaban now, that win. If they refuse to do these two things, no changes will come. People post people on me. Today, have you seen the effect of Bola Ahmed Tinubu? As I speak to you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime is worse than Buhari regime as I speak to you. Because under Buhari pays subsidy and he's still borrowing. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not paying subsidy, he's still borrowing.